If you clicked on this video, I'm going to take a guess that you're not living the life you want to be living right now. You've been going through your days feeling like something is blocking you, like there's some invisible barrier between you and the life you actually want to experience. And maybe, unfortunately, you've gotten so used to not having what you want that it's becoming part of how you see yourself. It's becoming part of your identity. But by the time you finish watching this video, that's going to change. You are going to step out of that old life and start immersing yourself in a completely new one that looks exactly like the life you desire. In this video, I've broken down the actual steps you need to take to live the life you want, and I've included some specific tips, so stick around until the end. Watching a video for a few minutes to potentially change your entire life isn't going to hurt you, right? So let's get into it. First, I want you to think about the life you want. Really picture it in your mind. What does it contain? Is there money in that vision? A lot of it? Or are you a CEO in that vision? Someone with authority and respect? Or are you in a relationship in it with someone who genuinely loves you and sees you? Okay, good. Now I want you to go deeper than that. I want you to think about what those things actually mean to you. Not the surface level stuff, but what they represent in your inner world. The money probably represents security, doesn't it? The freedom to live without constantly worrying about how you are going to pay your bills or whether you can afford the things you need. The CEO position probably represents leadership, being someone who matters, someone who makes decisions and has influence in the world. The relationship probably represents feeling loved, being cherished by someone, knowing that you deeply matter to someone else. And here's the thing that most people never realize. Those feelings, those internal states, that's actually what you're looking for. That's what you really want. See, the universe operates on mental principles. Everything is mental. Every single person's mental activity is what creates what they experience physically in their life. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions, your feelings, they are creating your reality moment by moment. So here's the truth. The reason you can't see something in your physical reality right now isn't because it doesn't exist, or because you're not worthy of it, or because the universe is against you. It's because you are looking for it instead of giving it to yourself first. You are approaching things backwards. You want a life where you feel secure, where you experience yourself as a leader, where you feel loved and cherished. But instead of creating those feelings within yourself first, instead of experiencing them mentally and emotionally right now, you are waiting to experience them physically. You are waiting for the money to show up so you can feel secure. You are waiting for the position so you can feel like a leader. You are waiting for the person so you can feel loved. And all that does is send a signal to the universe that you are lacking these things. You are affirming the absence of what you want instead of the presence of it. And so, the absence is what keeps showing up in your life. So you need to truly understand what you actually want. No, it's not the money. The money is just the paper and numbers in the bank account. No, it's not that specific person. They're just another human being. No, it's not that particular job title. It's just words on a business card. What you really want is the feeling that you think those things will give you. That's why Neville Goddard said, feeling is a secret. He understood that feelings are the language of creation. Feelings are what the universe responds to. Now that we've uncovered the truth of what your desires really are, the questions becomes, how do you actually get them? How do you feel the feelings you want to feel? How do you create those internal states? Well, first of all, before we even get into the techniques or practices, I need you to acknowledge something fundamental about yourself. And that's the fact that you are perfect exactly as you are. You are complete. There is nothing for you to seek in this external world because you already have everything. You are already everything. And I know some of you heard what I said earlier about seeking the feeling instead of the thing itself. And you thought to yourself, oh, great, finally, I'm going to get what I want. But if that's what you're thinking, you are still getting it wrong. You are still missing the point. This is not about doing techniques to get what you want. It's not another strategy to manipulate reality into giving you something. It's about recognizing that what you actually want, the feeling, you can give it to yourself right now. you can have it immediately, and then you just let the physical reality do its thing. You let the external world rearrange itself to match your internal state. You genuinely need to have zero attachment to the physical equivalent of your desires, like truly zero. Your focus needs to be entirely on the feeling, on the internal experience. Physical stuff will show up as a natural byproduct of your internal state, but it's not what you should be fixated on. So you have to first understand, really deeply understand that you are perfect. You are a materialization of the divine. You are God in physical form, experiencing itself through your unique perspective. And you're not doing these steps to go out and continue seeking what you want. You already have that. There is nothing beyond that, nothing outside of you that can complete you or make you whole, because you're already whole. Now, here's the practical step. I want you to visualize yourself as the person you want to be. See yourself doing an action that person would normally do. If you want to be a CEO, see yourself in meetings, making important decisions, leading your team. If you want to be an athlete, see yourself training, pushing your body, performing at a high level. Make it specific and real. And here's the crucial part. When you have that image clear in your mind, I want you to fill your physical body with the essence of that mental image. Embody it completely. Feel like you are exactly that person right now, in this moment. Not like you will be that person someday. Not like you are pretending to be that person. Actually be that person. Let that version of you inhabit your body. Do this for several minutes. Really immerse yourself in it. And when you can't hold the image clearly anymore, and when it starts to fade or your mind wanders too much, that's fine. You stop and you just go about your day. And that's it. You really just need to go about your day like you normally would. But here's the key. You don't seek any evidence. You don't look around for signs that it's working. You don't check your bank account obsessively or refresh your inbox constantly or analyze every interaction to see if you are getting closer to what you want. Because the evidence, the physical manifestation, that's not actually what you desire. What you desire is the feeling, and you already give that to yourself. You already have that. God gave it to you when He made you in His image and gave you the ability to create internal states regardless of external circumstances. Now, there's really only one thing that can stop you from achieving this level of mastery over your reality, and that's doubt. And even then, it can only stop you if you let it. One of the greatest teacher I know on this subject, even though he tells us not to call him a teacher, but we all know he's one. He often says something that really shifted my perspective on doubt. He says that when doubt arises, it's actually the old frequency, the old version of you trying to grab onto you because you are already moving too far away from it. You're already stepping into a new frequency, and the old one is fighting to keep you where you were. And honestly, I haven't come across better advice for dealing with doubt other than that, because it directly changes the way you perceive doubt and therefore changes how you respond to it. It takes away doubt's power over you. So when thoughts of doubt come up, and they will, I want you to smile to yourself. Actually smile, because those doubts are an indication that you are getting closer and closer to your dream life. They are confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. Think about it. There are 24 hours in a day, and during these hours, we go through countless moments of doubt, little thoughts that question whether this is working, whether we are fooling ourselves, whether anything is actually changing. Now, imagine if you saw all of those moments as confirmation that you are already in your new reality and your old self is trying to drag you back out by making you doubt it. When you end each day, actually be grateful for each time you doubted. See it as an indication that you're already where you want to be, and the old version of you is fighting to survive. Now, I promised you some tips, and these are more practical, common sense things that have really helped me stay aligned with what I want. The first tip is stop doing things that don't align with your soul's purpose because you hope they will get you something. You already understand now that physical things are an effect, not a cause. They are the result of your internal state, not the creator of it. And deep down, you really don't want to scroll through social media for 6 or 7 hours a day. You don't want to force yourself to make money from something that takes more from you than it gives you. You don't want to waste your time chasing people who don't value you or pursuing things that leave you feeling empty. What you actually want is the feeling that you think those things might give you. And ironically, you have to give yourself that feeling first in order to experience it in your physical reality. So, if the external world is really just a reflection, an illusion that mirrors back your internal state, why are you seeking things from it? Why are you treating it like it has something you need? Even if you are going to do something on a day-to-day basis, and of course you are, because you are human, you're a human being living a human life. Why not do things that actually light up your soul, things that feel good and true and aligned with who you really are? The second tip is something I really encourage you to consider seriously. Uninstall social media apps that you are not actively creating content on. If you're not making videos or posting your work or building something, if you're just consuming, please consider deleting those apps from your phone. These apps are designed to hijack your focus. That's literally what they are engineered to do. They are attention grabbing machines and they are very good at what they do. They weaken your ability to concentrate. And when you finally close the app and come back to your actual life, you find it incredibly hard to focus on the feeling of having your desires. And that focus, that ability to maintain a feeling state, that's the most important thing in the world when it comes to creating your reality. These apps take you to an artificial high, a dopamine spike that has nothing to do with your real life. And when you come down from that high and return to your actual reality, everything feels red and flat and boring by comparison. And so you start seeking that high again. You reach for your phone to get back to that stimulated state. You start seeking something that you never actually lost because you never really had it in the first place. It was always fake, always manufactured. Also, and this might sound a bit uncomfortable to hear, but don't be doing things you know you shouldn't be doing. Probably know what I'm talking about. Those things you do that make you feel guilty afterwards. Those habits or behaviors that you engage in, even though you know they are not serving you, when you do things that make you feel bad about yourself, you naturally try to compensate by seeking external validation or achievement or pleasure. You try to better yourself through something in the physical world. And we both know at this point that that makes no sense. It is backwards. You can't fix an internal problem with an external solution. Now, these tips are really just what works for me personally. You might find that different things work better for you, and that's completely fine. The point is to be honest with yourself about what's serving you and what's not, what's aligned with you. What's aligning with who you want to be and what's pulling you away from that. And that's really it. Do this basic consistently, understand what you actually want, recognize your own completeness, embodying the feeling of being who you want to be, reframe your doubt, make practical choices that support your alignment, and you will find yourself already living the life you want. Not someday, not eventually, but at this moment, right now, because you already are who you want to be. You're just remembering it.